Alright, very great good evening each and every one of you are present over here to attend this session, Mindset for a Successful Career. I'm MC Thamizharasan, co-founder of 3G International Event Academy along with MC Nandhini Aravindan, one more co-founder here. And we would be hosting this show. First of all, I'd like to welcome you all to this wonderful event. And before that, let me check the voice. Is my voice audible? I could see from someone that no voice. If you can hear my voice, you can.
Yes, loud and clear.
All right, and yes, you can stop the screen also. Yes, I once again now like to welcome each and every one of you over here. So those are new to 3G or new to this platform or this training program, let me tell you, we are going to have the Tamil Nadu conference, which is called as 3G Me Life, Tamil Nadu's largest career guidance digital conference for artificial intelligence and IR 4.0 era. That's going to happen on 31st of October and November 1st, starting from morning 9:30 until evening 6 o'clock. So most of you are here, either you would be volunteer or you would be interns, or maybe any of your friends would have invited. So the first step, what I would suggest is to associate with us, to associate with this conference. I would request you to register as participant in the to do is go to the website 3gmelife.com, and then you need to select the state Tamil Nadu, and then you need to click register now, and you need to register. So this is the basic procedure what you need to do. Through whomever you have come over here for this session, maybe you would have come through the speaker, you would have come through me, Nandhini, Dr. Maharaja, Vamsi, Rehan, or Dr. Shahida, or Irfana. Who would have invited you for this session, they would have given you the referral code, their referral code. So when you register as a participant, you need to put in your referral code, put the referral code of them so that you get registered. And once you have done that, you have a lot of positions over here. Like first, you come as a participant. And then if you like to promote the same conference, like being a good conference, like I can say, you are going to get, this conference is absolutely free. You are not going to pay anything for this. That's the first advantage. You are going to have a lot of knowledge for 2 days, which is completely based on career, like career guidance, career change, new age career, and anything and everything related to career. So when you get it absolutely for free, definitely you wanted to give it to most of your friends as well. So what you can do, you can become a volunteer. Again, you can go back to the website. We'll guide you how to do that. You can go back to the website and then you will register as volunteer. But before registering as volunteer, we request you to register as participant with the referral code what you got. And then once you become the volunteer, you would be getting our promotional materials, and you can start sharing it to your contacts, and they can also register under your volunteer code. Regarding the perks, what are the things you are going to get if you become a volunteer, we'll be sharing it in the orientation program. It's for the volunteer orientation program. We'll be explaining you what are the things we expect, what are the support we are going to give you, and what are the perks you are going to get it. But generally, as always, I say more than the perks what you get here, anywhere when you volunteer a career guidance program or a program based on education, definitely when you share such things in your social media, people will have good opinion on you. They'll think, okay, this person is sharing such and such information. He seems to be good. He seems to be a knowledgeable person. He seems to associate with some good people. And if you're a student, when you do all these things, you can also put it in your resume. You can add it to your profile, social media profile. So you have a lot of perks being a volunteer. And after that, you have something called as the intern, where you'll be working with us for every day some 4 to 6 hours. You'll be learning the new age 21st century skills. You'll be learning a lot about what are the skills that are needed. You'll be learning about Canva. You'll be learning about social media marketing and a lot more things. So all these things would be shared as a poster with you all. After this session, we'll also be sharing all the information to you. The posters related to volunteering, the posters related to interns, or if possible, even before the session ends, we'll pop it up for you. And before I invite the speaker, like everyone has would have seen the posters. So before I invite the speaker, I'd like to share a couple of videos to you all regarding what this conference is all about. Like once you attend the conference, some of them, they wanted to further continue the journey. They asked, what else, what next I can do. We have something called as the career coaching program. So for which I have a video, I'm going to show the video. And also I would request you to watch the first video, which talks about the leaders. Like there are a few leaders who is taking care of this program in the national level. Yes, we have been coordinating this conference across India. First we had all India level conference, then we had for Kerala, and then we had for Delhi. Now we are going to have for Tamil Nadu, and also we are going to have it for Punjab, Maharashtra, Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh, and it's going to happen in across all the states in India. So we have been leading this conference. So I'm going to put you 2 videos now. So for the next 3 to 5 minutes, I would request your attention to watch this video. After that, we'll introduce the speaker, and you will have 30 to 35 minutes for the speaker, and she'll be doing a one-way presentation. Of course, you can interact during the presentation, like in the form of the chat box. You can leave a comment, you can leave your questions in the chat box. And finally, we'll have 10 minutes of Q&A where she'll be answering your questions. And then again, if you have any other further questions, myself or Nandhini would be able to handle. So with all those note, I would like to go for the video. If you people are really excited for today's session, you can leave a message in the chat box. Yes, I'm excited, I'm ready to go, I'm ready to listen. Whatever the way you want to convey, you can leave the message in the chat box. In the meantime, I'm going to play the video for you. Yes, boom, thank you so much. And also, if possible, everyone who have logged in, you can rename your mobile name with your name, so that when we read the comment from you, we can read out your name. Yes, we are ready from Snega. From Jesus Mobile, we have a Boom, and Poonam said excited. Keep sharing your love and feedback in the form of the chat. Now, let me go for the first video to all of you. Alright, so that was a lovely video about the 15 days advance program, what you'd be getting after the conference. So after the conference, if you wanted, you'd be able to do that. And we are very happy that we have brought one such person from the career coaching program. And before that, I would like to start with a thanks message to one person. So give me a quick minute, let me open the slide for him. And any guess the person whom I'm going to thank now before we start this session? He has been the instrumental person behind all these things. I can say one man army also, the person who is the founder, chairman of this company. So yes, of course, I would like to thank Dr. Shahid Soleil, founder, Mission 3G, and he's called as the humanitarian, egalitarian, and he has got Global Race Award 2018 from Harvard University. So he has been the person, the one single person, instrumental person behind all these programs, and he's a founder chairman of Mission 3G. So thanks to him, and also whoever has come to this session through him, you can use his referral code. The referral code, what you're finding is 001. So you can just go to the website 3gmealife.com and register with this referral code. And as I said in the beginning, through whomever you have come, you have used the respective code. If you're not aware through whom you came in, you can always use Dr. Shahid's referral ID, which is 001. So with that note, I would like to hand over the session to co-founder of 3G International Event Academy, MC Nandhini Aravindan, to join me on stage to welcome the speaker for the day.
Welcome. Well, thank you. Well, thank you, Tamar. Am I audible?
Yes, clear.
All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, people over here who have joined us virtually, thank you very much for your time and presence. All right. So now it's time for us to introduce the speaker of the day. And we have an amazing speaker. So she's an accomplished and experienced psychologist, psychotherapist, a mentor, a coach, and a trainer. Her area of doctoral research is behavioral aberrations among adolescents, students' academic stress, academic performance, and career guidance. Well, it is none other than Uma Krishnan, who is a gold medalist, and she has a master's degree in applied psychology and a master's in counseling and psychotherapy. She is also a yoga therapist and uses yoga to aid in her therapeutic interventions. She is a certified NLP practitioner and is also adept with CBT techniques. She is also a certified psychological first aid provider from the Johns Hopkins Bloomberg School of Public Health. She mainly specializes in helping youth, and she was the chief student and academic counselor in Jamia Millia Islamia, New Delhi, and resident counselor with Vellore Institute of Technology, Tamil Nadu. So she has done several programs in top corporate companies. She's also an accomplished trainer in academic and corporate settings. So without further ado, let's all put our hands together. Let's give her a virtual round of applause to bring her on the dais, the virtual dais. And it's none other than our very own Uma Krishnan, ma'am. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Okay, am I audible?
Yes, ma'am, very well.
Okay, I'll share my screen. Oh.
So you're opening PPT or something from the browser, ma'am?
PPT. Oh no. Okay, 1 minute. Yeah. Oh, 1 second.
So again, announcement for the attendees. If you have any questions, suggestions, your comments, and your support for the speaker, please feel free to leave it in the chat box. It's always open for you. You'll not be able to unmute yourself. Rather, you can leave it in the chat box. That's going to be the motivation factor for the speaker. And also, she can go ahead and read that. Myself or Nandhini will be monitoring the chat. And if there is something interesting that has to be passed on to her, we will pass it on to her at the end of the session.
1 second.
Yes.
I just kept it ready once.
No problem, ma'am. You can first open the PPT and then...
Yeah. I'll open the PPT and then, yeah, I'll do that.
So in the meantime, attendees, if you have any other questions, your generic questions related to registration on the website or your journey with 3G, please feel free to leave it as a comment in the chat box. Also, please keep attending all the training programs what we conduct. From today onwards, you are going to have every day from 7 to 8, you have a training program. And also, you are going to have social media training program as well. And you will be having a lot of orientation program also for volunteers and interns. So, I would request you to reserve most of your questions for that particular program. For example, if you have any questions related to marketing, I would request you to reserve your questions and you can attend the marketing program, the social media marketing program. If you have anything related to interns and volunteers, what are the perks and what are the work expected, you can wait for the orientation program to start and you can attend it. Alright, Vipin's question, what is my role as an intern, volunteer role and intern role? Yes, Buma ma'am is ready. So probably will be discussed. We'll at the end, if you have time, we'll discuss, or else probably we can share the poster. And I'm sure everyone is part of any of the WhatsApp group. If you are not yet part of the WhatsApp group, we'll share Vamsi's number shortly, and what you can do, we can go ahead and contact us, and we'll be able to add you to the WhatsApp group. All right, over to Buma ma'am.
Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm audible and visible. Right? Yeah. Okay. The man who says he can and the man who says he can't, both of them are right, says one of the great philosophers. Our mindset plays a huge, huge role in our lives. If we must get results that we desire in our career or our life, we must first work on our mindset. That's very important. Just as the athlete prepares his body for the sporting event, we must prepare our mind for success. This is very important, and it's a very, very important step in manifesting our dream into reality. Are you all ready, ladies and gentlemen? Yes. Can I have some chat messages? Let it be an interactive session. Yes. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, thank you so much, Madam Nandhini, for the wonderful introduction. Let me just pause here and let's have a quick activity. This forms a very basis for today's workshop, mindset for a successful career. Ready? Please be interactive. I request either Nandhini madam or Tamil sir to give me the feedback here. I'm not able to coordinate with the chat. Okay, the question here is, what is in it for me today? Okay, yes. So what is it in it for me today? You're going to spend next 35 to 40 minutes with me. So there should be a takeaway, and to form the foundation of this, I really request you to do this activity. What comes to your mind first when I ask you, what is your strength? I want you all to write one strength, one weakness of yours. This forms the basis for today's workshop on mindset. Are you writing it on your chat?
Yes, ma'am. We will be telling you.
Yeah. What you can do, you can click on the participants, ma'am, and then if you click chat, you'll be able to find the chat.
Yes.
Are you able to find the participants at the bottom?
Yes, I'm able to do it.
First click on that, and then once you click chat, it will open up for you.
Or I would request one of you to please keep telling me the feedback. That should be good for me, if you can please do it.
Yeah, we can do that, but sometimes that may look like a disturbance. That will lose the connectivity between you and the audience.
All right.
We don't mind doing it.
Okay.
You see that if you're not able to see the chat box, definitely we can do that.
I'm not able to see the chat box.
So first you can click the participants. At the bottom, do you find participants?
Yes, participants.
Click that and then come to the more, the three dot after the share screen. There you'll find the...
I usually do, but here I don't know.
Okay, ma'am, can you just scroll up, and you will be having the drop down menu. So there you will have three dots. You will have a stop share, right? In the up top.
Yeah, stop share, yes.
Yes. Above that, do you find anything like three dots more?
No. In which case my sharing is stopped right now.
Now you have stopped the sharing. Okay.
See, this is what happens. Okay. All right.
Anyway, no issues. We will help you, ma'am. No problem.
That's okay. I'm going to have one or two quick activity. Okay, this is more for your self-introspection. Please write yours one strength and one weakness, which is going to set a ground for our today's workshop. Having written, I hope most of you would have written, or if you can unmute and tell me also, that should be fine, or we will proceed. All right, but please do this as an exercise. This is one of the takeaways. Please go, be true to yourself. Take one strength, at least one or two strengths and your weakness. Why this? This is because All right, I can see oh, wow, nice. Human interaction, my strength is confidence in myself, straightforward. Yeah, very good, excellent. I've got a lot of feedback, very good. Thank you so much. Having said this, okay, now why I'm asking for the strength and weaknesses are, this strength and weakness stem from your belief system. Beliefs are convictions that are held in your mind, and these beliefs are what is going to shape our mindset. So, as I told you, today is we are forming a very, very important foundation for our career guidance program, because mindset is very important for our success. And where does the mindset come from? It comes from our belief system. Our belief is what that shapes our mind, is what probably I may repeat time and again. Okay, let me share my experience as a psychologist, having sorry, having worked in the premier institutes like the IIT, IIITB, all the national central universities, and also in other private universities, and my area of research being the adolescent and young adults. You know what? I get a lot of students, young adults and adults, who come to me with issues saying they have a host of issues like anxiety, depression, sleeplessness, and then lack of concentration, and what else? Low self-esteem, low self-confidence. With all these esteems, when I go back after, when I get into the history taking, I see at the core of it the belief system. The core belief is what has to be corrected, and which requires a lot of introspection. Thereby, you have begun your introspection today, and I am very, I have a dream of connecting a series of talks like this, or even group sessions, to help the youth. My mission and vision is to reach the young India, to give them excellent mental health well-being, which forms a very basis for their career ahead. All right. So what is belief system? Belief is, can you tell me what belief is? Can you tell me some example of what belief is? Of course, I understand this session is going to be just for half an hour. I cannot do a proper workshop. Let me quickly, I would like to know what exactly you mean by belief. Beliefs are thoughts. Yeah, beliefs or thoughts, or beliefs are that power which triggers our what we can do. You think doubt, you fail. You think victory, you succeed. It's a technique or a methodology that you understand what you are doing, why you are doing, and it helps you reach into the subconscious mind. Essentially, it helps you locate your irrational beliefs. Let me share a quick incident from my own life, how my belief, I had a fixed mindset. Let's go quickly about it. When I was in second standard, maybe I was 7 or 8 years old, my father took a lot of interest in teaching me math, and the previous day of my test, he sat with me, made me do math, and then there comes my answer sheet, wherein it is just 15 or 20, and I get the answer sheet to my father, who has worked so hard the previous day to to help me score out of out, but my score was highly disappointing to me. And when I show him my answer paper, he just throws my answer sheet and he says, "You are not going to get math. How much ever I have tried, you have never gotten." See, that emotion, that scolding. My daddy did it with all his good intention that I should perform well. While it got into my subconscious mind, and there my belief system, I am not good at math. I cannot pursue my career in math. And see, although at the later stages, I learned a lot of things with numbers, I have learned varied field across my core subject. While even now, math is a terror to me. Doesn't mean that what my father did was wrong, or do I have to blame him for that? That is the purpose of today's workshop. See, most of you can relate to such incidents in your life, wherein you have your belief system and you can trace it back to your early childhood. Right. So with this background, and again, why is my PPT not moving? All right. See, beliefs are conviction that things held in my mind are true. I had this belief in my mind that math is not for me. I am not going to be good at math. And that I think it is true. While the mindset is that which shapes my reality. So what I did with this core belief, I took some of my subjects other than math. Although at the later stages, I did realize, yes, my belief can be changed. It was an irrational belief. It was one-off incident. My father did it to me with the best of intention. I cannot blame my bringing up. I cannot blame my father what he did that day. However, it's my belief system which has set ground for my mindset. Having set my ground, having set the context to the today's workshop, so let's go into the what is exactly is going to be the roadmap. You know, this belief, this conviction, the mindset is very, very important when you are going, when you are pursuing your career, be it your high school to college, college to workplace, or you're shifting your job. While in life as such, this mindset is very, very important. Okay, so today's presentation, generally you're going to learn about what is mindset, how are you going to unleash your potential by changing your mindset, and you're going to customize your success building program. X, Y, and Z is the formula for success for Y. Doesn't mean that the same formula is going to work for you, because your genealogy is different, your bringing up is different, your social, psychosocial environment is different. So you need not have to stereotype. My friend took math, I will also take math. This is the herd psychology with which many children go. See, today when I'm doing this artificial intelligence course with AI-driven advanced career guidance program, I cannot say, oh, this artificial intelligence is about math, and will I be able to learn math? No, I have changed my belief system. I have changed my mindset. I am open to learning. I may be in my mid-50s. Yes, I am open, and learning is a never-ending process, and you need to have that mindset. This is the background with which I'm going to quickly talk today. All right. So, mindset for a successful career. What does it mean? Can you please answer for yourself? If you're not, if you can answer in the chat box, please, if you have your paper and pencil, you can note down these questions, do a lot of self-introspection, which is going to really, really set your path, set your ground for your career ahead. We are all, most of us who are into this, are into the career guidance program. We are looking at bright side of life, and I am very ambitious in reaching out to millions of youth across the globe. Why India? Across the globe, wherein I want to make a difference in their life. With the I'm going to be so, what do you say, progressive, dynamic in my learning. I cannot use those career guidance program which I learned 10 years back, and now things are so dynamically changing, especially with COVID, especially with artificial intelligence. There's going to be so much of jobless market. Artificial intelligence driven career guidance is going to be the in thing where we have to equip yourself. Can you answer this question? Is success about learning or proving yourself to be smart? Yes, today when I started sharing my screen, I had set everything right. But when I started, oh my God, I'm not able to share my screen. So what? It's okay. It's okay to delay a little. I'm going to compensate. I'm going to learn, redo it, and everything is going to be all right. Instead, I can have another mindset. Oh my God, at the beginning, I'm not able to share my screen. Thereby, everything is going to be a flop. Never. Everything is an experience. So please answer whether you are in the mindset of, is success about learning or proving to be smart? Definitely, only when you have a mindset of learning, I need not have to be smart. Whom I have to prove? Today, I may not be smart at this technology. So what? I can always learn. That is the growth mindset, which we are going to deal with it a little later. What is your priority? Loads of success and validation? Just after this talk, will I be calling all people? How was my talk? Is it okay? Was I fast? Or am I going to do that? Or am I going to have a sense of fulfillment? Yes, I did the best I could, and I am going to improve by the day. Is that going to be your thing? See, all these are the questions which you have to really, really introspect. This is the mindset you're going to have for a successful career. Most of us would say, yes, I learned, looking smart is a priority. Man, I require validation. Doesn't matter, but Please prioritize learning. Please prioritize taking lot of challenges. More than that is what I'm trying to convey. And then, okay, when I'm flawless, whether I should be flawless, whether I'm aiming at being a perfectionist, or through each mistake, I'm learning, I'm growing. Yes, we are bound to make mistake. Every day is a learning day. Today's what one thing. Please don't repeat the mistake. You have all right to do fresh mistakes. See, just because I'm not very comfortable with the social media, I should not be scared. What if I post something wrong in the Instagram? What if I write some wrong history? Would people across view? Let them view. They may know, okay, she is learning. Nobody is going to take you seriously. Please, you don't take yourself seriously. These are the qualities that you need to cultivate yourself. Smart people are always in the process of enriching themselves and being relevant to the fast changing, dynamic, challenging world. With this being the background, come on, let me tell you what exactly is mindset. We told mindset stems from belief. Believing that your qualities are carved in a stone. I am born with these qualities. Do most of you believe that you are born with this and you cannot change? Yeah, let me pause and ask you a few questions. Do you believe that your mindset cannot be changed? Yes? Are you born with the mindset like it is like a chisel? Everything has been chiseled. It cannot be corrected. Is it that? And do you feel that, yes, I am born with this and I am not smart. I am dumb. I am an introvert who cannot interact with people. I am not good at English. I am not communicating. Do you have such beliefs in you? If that is the belief, please, my dear friends, there is always a chance to change. And these belief systems also stem from, again, I'm not blaming my parents or any of our parents or our bringing up. It is that inadvertently, we would have been told when we are brought up, you are lazy. You are an introvert. You are a sick child. You are very aggressive. Be careful. See, these are the thoughts which are told to us in our bringing up years, which sets our belief system, and with which we are there we have a set mindset. Now, what are we to do? We can always correct. You can always introspect. You can always change. My fixed mindset is not fixed. Please take it from me. That is the good news that I can give you. Mindsets can always change. It is only that you need to know how and when. Mindset, changing mindset. See, there are two mindsets. Fixed mindset and the growth mindset. Fixed mindset is about, as I told you about my incident, until some years ago, I am not good at math. I cannot take any math related subject. This is one of such things. While as I keep exploring in life, as I'm a psychologist, and as I keep meeting, and there are research papers wherein they say mindset can be changed for your success, and mindset is the next is the growth mindset. All of us for a successful career should aim at having a growth mindset. What is growth mindset? Growth mindset is the passion for stretching yourself and sticking to it. I may not do well in my social media posting. I may not do well in my content writing. I may not do well in my presentation. So what? With this presentation, what are all the flaws that I made? What are all the good points? Yes, I'm going to applaud myself for the good, and I'm going to correct myself. And with this, I'm going to get into the growth mindset. And do you say that growth mindset is a new concept? No, growth mindset is definitely not a growth mindset, because we have got adages like Rome was not built in a day. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. No pain, no gain. Does it mean they're all fixed mindset? Not at all. Only when you take risk, when you put in efforts, when you have that mentality, I can learn. I am going to be adaptable to the new, changing, challenging, dynamic world. Will I put in my effort? Will I put in my passion? I don't mind the amount of hard work that I do. So believe in yourself, you can develop. And see, it's all about cultivating. As you nurture a small plant by pouring in water, by pouring in manure, you can also cultivate your mindset. There is nothing called the fixed mindset. There is nothing called the fixed personality trait. Or You can always be exposed. I am from a small town. Many of you here who are listening to me may be from a small town. My parents are not educated. I am a child of a farmer. I am from a poor background. I don't have exposure. So what? Today, you are given an opportunity. Keep your eyes, ears, and everything open and be ready to face the challenges. With that mentality, with that effort, with that passion, you can definitely come up in life. And see, as a psychologist, as a career coach, I'm interested in depression. See, depression is the in thing, which is the sad thing, not too good a thing to talk about. All right. So, but there is so much to do with depression and mindset. What happens is, there are students who come to me in their PhD level, believe me, in their PhD level, who are around 24, 25 years old. They say, I have low energy. I have low motivation. I don't know. My supervisor keeps telling something about me. Probably I'm not a research material. Probably I am not a material to learn artificial intelligence. There are a set of people who just get bogged down with the weight of their negative thoughts. This I call as ants. Ants are the chittis. In Hindi, you say yerumbu, iruve. The ants. These are small ants, then automatic negative thoughts. These automatic negative thoughts are going to pull you back. So be careful of the ants. Recognize your ants. Maybe in the coming session, we will do a lot of things on self-management, self-awareness, how to do away with the ants. So when you do away with the ants, yes, today I'm having a low mood. Today I'm having a lot of pressure of work. Today I'm getting a lot of criticism. Okay. How am I going to look at it differently? Today, I'm having a lot of challenges in adjusting, in shifting from social media. My classmate or my co-workers, they're so easily shifting from social media. They're able to do everything so well, while I am not able to. Doesn't matter. I am new to it. I don't have any practice. I'm learning this. And once I learn, once I practice, once I put in that required amount of time and energy and effort, I can definitely succeed. That is the growth mindset, instead of being bogged down and getting into the depressive, hopeless, helpless state of mind. Okay, there is another state of mind wherein my success is your failure or your success is my failure. This is better put as your success is my failure. Just because somebody, my colleague or my sibling or my friend or whoever is doing better than me doesn't mean that I am a failure. They are successful. I congratulate. I step into their shoes. I enjoy their success. And as regards their success need not be my failure. They are successful, and there is so much in this universe for all of us to take, especially with this growing gig economy, with this artificial intelligence. All of us have huge opportunity. It is for us to keep our mind open, have that growth mindset into progressing in life. Mindset changes the meaning of effort. I have been given a lot of tasks to do. I don't have time. I have a leg pain. I have this pain. When you have a body, you are supposed to have pain. When you have a mind, you are supposed to feel high and low. So what? I am going to set it aside. I am going to have that focus, that Arjuna focus. Everything else I'm going to set aside. I am going to have that sharp focus in achieving my target. And effort is not painful. Effort is challenging. I am learning. I am growing. I am looking for my days ahead. And again, turning knowledge to action. You are listening to me. You are hearing me. That doesn't mean this is the end of it. How are you going to put this talk of 40-45 minutes? What is the takeaway? How am I going to implement it? Am I going to be in the fixed mindset or in the growth mindset? And do I have the self-awareness in developing it is very, very important. All right. So last few slides. So I thought of discussing a case study. Either Tamil or Nandhini, how long do I have time, sir?
Another 10 minutes, ma'am.
All right. So I think I can do a quick case study for you guys to understand. See, I was in one of the premier institutes with all the confidentiality as a psychologist, as a career coach. I'm going to tell this case with all anonymity. This is only the issue that I'm dealing. This will be a lot of learning to many of us. That is the reason I want to put this forth. Okay. This is a case of a girl, she comes to my cabin in one of the counseling and guidance center. She stays there. She's so hesitant to meet the psychologist because she's scared whether her teachers will see her, whether her friends will see her, whether they will brand her as mental. First and foremost, my dear friends, don't hesitate. Don't hesitate to meet the psychologist. Don't hesitate to share your feelings, thoughts, emotions, be it with either with the professional psychologist or with whoever it is, but share your thoughts. Don't keep that rotten tomato within and stink and carry that load. Just vent it out. Be free. Be open so that you have the flow of energy. Give room for the fresh energy into yourself. When you have these negative thoughts, when you have this fixed mindset that's occupying so much of a place. See, I told you, your success is my failure. Jealousy, all these negative thoughts, negative emotions is going to occupy. See, time and effort is limited. It's how we are going to fill in, either with positivity or growth, or with negativity, gossip, or unwanted thought. So very prudently, very rationally utilize your time. Especially most of you who are listening to me are youth. It's the most precious time of your life. Don't ever squander it. Don't squander the wealth of time and effort and energy, which is very precious. All right. So this girl comes to me and she's so hesitant. And she says, ma'am, I'm in a low mood. I feel so helpless. I don't feel like eating, ma'am. I don't feel like going to college also. Then, all right, okay, I'm just listening to her. I'm with her. I'm empathizing with her, giving all the attention required, giving all the counseling skill that is required to make her comfortable. And I say, doesn't matter. Okay, carry on. Tell me. Please answer a few of my questions. And I ask her, do you get up in the morning, brush your teeth, do your routine? Do you have your bath and do you do your routine? Yes, ma'am. Do you attend the college? Yes, ma'am, I do attend. How many classes have you missed? Nothing so far, ma'am. But I don't feel like attending. However, I push myself and I go. Do you complete all your tasks and assignment? Ma'am, again, I feel so lousy. I don't feel like doing anything. I feel so damn tired. I don't have the energy at all because I don't sleep well. Do you complete your task or not is my question, child. Do you complete? Yes, ma'am, I complete. And then do you eat well? Yes, ma'am, I eat. Do you have your breakfast, lunch, and dinner? Yes, ma'am. But earlier I was eating more. Maybe now the quantity is less. All right. You don't have depression. I told her. I encouraged her and set her off. And then she came for a follow-up session. She was all right. Here, why I'm telling you this is, she really was a classic case for a clinical depression. All her symptoms, her behavior, her appearance, everything was a classic case for clinical depression. However, her mindset, her attitude, she took the challenges, she pushed herself against the odds, and she has been doing. And once she continues to do it, I'm sure she will get over the clinical depression. Not that all clinical depressions can be pushed away. However, she was managing it. Why I'm telling you is, please don't get bogged down with your negative thought. Have the growth mindset. This is what I was trying to tell you. All right. See, many of us have this disease. This is, I tell you, appendicitis, arthritis. Similarly, you have something called as excusitis. I call it as excusitis, which is as dangerous, as painful, as troublesome as all these diseases like appendicitis, arthritis, and all these itis, the disease. Okay, this is called as excusitis. We look for the least opportunity to give excuse. Have you completed your task? No, my ligament tear. Have you done this? No, my father is sick. 100 and odd excuses will be waiting to give. Come out and say, today I could have given a host of excuse for not attending and giving this lecture. While I set it aside, I have given a commitment. I need to do it. So there are excuses. Again, I'm not going at length because of the paucity of time. You can give health excuse, saying I have a leg pain. You can give intelligence excuse. Those of them who are working with me are highly intelligent people. They are BTechs. They are so much thorough with artificial intelligence. What am I going to do here? I can give. No, again, the growth mindset is going to say, you can learn always. Learning is a never-ending process. The day I stop learning, I deserve to get into the grave. It is like that. You need to be in that growth mindset, and intelligence is not a fixed thing. Intelligence can be grown. And just because my father was not a doctorate, just because I didn't have a genealogy of all educated people, doesn't mean that I cannot educate myself. I have opportunities. I will utilize the given opportunities, and intelligence can be developed. cultivated. All these things can be cultivated, nurtured. As you nurture the plant with water and manure, all these things can be cultivated. Be in the growth mindset and grow. Okay, age. Oh, I am in my 50s. Should I be learning artificial intelligence? Can I watch TV, relax, and enjoy my life? No, age is not an excuse. Age is a number. I am going to be with the young mind. I am going to be as young as them, be it in energy or in my learning. That should be your mentality. Luck. Oh my God, luck favors her. Everything is so comfortable. That is why she's doing. No, I can tell I have so many things to say. I am not as lucky as X, Y, or Z. All these are excusitis. Please remember excusitis. Do away with the disease and get into the learning mode. All right. See, the ability and accomplishment is all about the mindset and achievement. Your mindset and achievement is all are directly correlated. They are directly proportional. Once you have a mindset, achievement is going to just come on your platter. You need to do all that is required to achieve. Effort, give the required time, be in the right direction, find a right mentor. Don't hesitate to come out with a negative thought. Your accomplishment is there with you. Low effort syndrome. Some of them say, especially students, the adolescent, that's my research topic, they say, I study little, I get good marks. They find pride in it. Never. No, you cannot find pride in the low effort syndrome. You have to put in the required amount of time to get the required amount of time. If you are going to cook a dal or a vegetable, saying, oh, if I cook, it's going to cook faster. Is it going to happen? No, everything. Give it time. Give it time. Give the required time and the results will follow. No effort syndrome is again one of the excusitis. Okay, the transition. Many of those in the transition from college to, school to college to work, work to work, work to work, or in your life cycle itself, you keep transitioning. Adaptability. See, now with COVID, this online webinar, earlier it was seminar, now it is webinar. I cannot say I'm not good at talking on the phone to a blank screen. I cannot do that. I need to adapt. I need to embrace the transition and go ahead in life. Can everybody do well? Yes, it is an emphatic yes. I'm just rushing through this topic because of the paucity of time. Maybe the coming sessions, I can do them. The danger of positive label. You cannot tell your child, or you cannot just keep telling somebody, you have lost so much of weight. Actually, they would have put on weight. You are not a well-wisher if you are going to do the positive labeling. Please be genuine. Give a proper thing. Tell your child, yes, you have scored 8 out of 10 on 10. This time because you put in the effort. Next time, you can get a 0 if you don't put on effort. So it's all about be careful about the positive labeling when you're giving others. Do I belong here? I can ask. Now I am in the artificial intelligence driven career counseling group. I can very well ask myself at my age, do I belong here? I'd say I do belong because I have a growth mindset. I will put in effort. I am going to learn. I am going to succeed. I am going to help. I'm going to have my vision and mission fulfilled in reaching out to millions across the globe in this 3G platform. Then trusting the people's opinion, you should know whom to trust, whom not to trust. And for that, you need to have a thing. I'm ending the session. These are the takeaways. Growth mindset. I hope I have driven that growth mindset into all of you. Beware of ants. That is the automatic negative thought, or this irumba, or this irve, or this chinti, or this ants. Beware of them. They are automatic negative thought. With this self-awareness, do away with them. Be in the positive mindset and growth mindset. Excusitis. From today onwards, no procrastination, no excuses. We are going to stay up to our commitment. Yes, all this requires self-management. And for more on self-management, let us have further sessions and let's enjoy. Thank you all. Thank you so much. I'm open for the question answer now, if time permits. Back to you, Nandhini, madam, and Tamil, sir.
Wow, wow, wow. And that was an energetic session, ma'am. I definitely, would say this. And I hope, everyone would agree with me all in the chat. And can you please keep, coming up with all your comments, ladies and gentlemen, present over here, because this is so very energetic. And we just felt all that energy from all the way from you. So we are thankful to you, ma'am. Thank you very much for that wonderful session on the mindset for a successful career. And definitely we would look forward for furthermore sessions from you. And we are very much blessed to have you with us in 3G. And thank you once again to each and every one of you who have been there since 7 p.m. here, and this is Booma ma'am's poster which you can see on the screen. So can we have the poster on the screen, please?
Yeah, I'm going to
All
stop
right.
sharing 1 minute. Yeah, yeah.
Yes, yes. Thank you, ma'am. All right, so she is like part of our 3G Advanced program, career guidance program, and we are very much happy to introduce her as the speaker. And today she has been a very very exemplary speaker for the day, and also she has made all of us to think, energize, and also perform on our life, and also to achieve the success that is more important. And when I come to say that point, everyone here, please do follow all those instructions, or maybe the suggestions that was given by Booma ma'am, because it was like very much from her experience. It is not just like copy pasting from somewhere from Google and coming and reciting something. No, not at all. So she has very much told everything from her experience, because she has got a lot of experience. And you must have heard her profile when I read her profile. So that was like terrific. Thank you very much, ma'am. And she is inviting all of you for Tamil Nadu's largest career guidance digital conference for the artificial intelligence and IR 4.0 era. So this is her referral code 3289. Anyone who has come through her reference to this particular webinar, please make sure that you go and register right now as a participant with this referral code 3289. And we are very much proud to introduce her right now, right here. Thank you very much, ma'am. She's a career counselor, senior psychologist, and psychotherapist. All right. So with this,
Thank you.
thank you very much, ma'am. And yeah, with this, I would also like to, introduce myself, Nandhini Aravindan, the co-founder of 3G International Event Academy, which is an initiative of 3G IRPS IIT Madras Research Park. So I would also like to invite you all, in case like, you have come through my reference to this particular webinar, you can also register with my code, that is 003, and the link, everything will be, sent to you. If at all you message me, WhatsApp me, or otherwise you can also go to our website, www.3gmelife.com, and register yourself as a participant, because there are so many people who have come without registering to this without registering to Tamil Nadu's largest career guidance conference. In that way, please, I would request you all to register right now. And the most important part here is like, now I would like to, thank the other person who has, made this possible. And also our mentor, like myself and Tamil, has been, mentored under him for the last 9 and 5 years, 9 years for Tamil and 5 years for me. And also he is mentoring the entire team of ours. And so we are very much, proud to be under his guidance and under his coaching and mentorship. So it's none other than Dr. Maharaja Subramanian. So he's the 3G advisor, blogger, coach, consultant, speaker, and trainer, which you can see on the poster. And his referral code is 002. In case like anyone have come through his reference to this particular webinar, and you haven't yet registered for Tamil Nadu's largest career guidance conference, then definitely you can do it right away. And again, you have to just log on to www.3gmelife.com, and that's it from my side. And over to you, Tamil.
Thank you so much, Nandini, and of course, yes, thank you all the lovely audience who have been waiting here since 7 o'clock. And this is going to be an ongoing training program. It's going to be every day happening between 7 to 8, and you'll be getting in different topics. And also, I'm going to, before we wind up, I'm going to play a couple of videos once again for those who missed the leaders video, and also about the career counseling advanced program. Also, if you like to be part of 3G's initiative, you can definitely be part one. You can come as a participant. You can go to the website and do your registration, like Nandini said about the different codes through whom you have come. You can register as participant. That's the first thing. If you have already participated for other conference also, still you can go and do the registration for Tamil Nadu, because for every state you need to do that. Probably if you have already received it in the email, like your dashboard or something, you can go there and do the registration process for Tamil Nadu. And second, you can come as volunteer. If you like to promote, you can join with us, and you'd like to promote the program, because it's a wonderful cause where you are giving this conference for absolutely for free. And which I forgot to say in the beginning, you also get 2 different certificates on attending this conference. Like you get career counseling basic foundation certificate on attending the conference, and taking a small MCQ test, you'll be eligible to get that certificate for free. And also you'll be eligible to get a certificate for attending the artificial intelligence webinar. So you're getting 2 certificates absolutely free. And also the third certificate, which is World Book of Records certificate, which we can pay nominal fee directly to them, and you can get the certificate. That's not a compulsion. So the conference is absolutely free. For attending 2 days conference, you are not getting charged. and for getting 2 certificates you are not getting charged. Only for World Book of Records it's an optional. If you like to apply for that, you can apply directly and get it. So which means it will be very easy for you to share to your friends, to tell them about such a lovely conference for a good cause. So looking forward to having you as volunteers, interns and also participant for the conference. Before I close the session, I would like to play those 2 videos once again for you to know who are the leaders over here and what this career counseling program is all about.
Advanced career guidance program. So people who would like to, know more about this can watch this closely. Thank you.
Thank you so much once again everyone. I have dropped in our phone numbers, Dr. Maharaja Subramanian's number, Nandhini Aravindan's number and also my number over the chat box. So after this session, if you still have any queries, please feel free to connect with us in WhatsApp. We expect everyone to be a part of a minimum one WhatsApp group. If you have already been a participant registration, if you have already done your participation registration, you would have already been added to a WhatsApp group. Or if you have not yet been added to any of the WhatsApp group, please ping either Dr. Maharaja, Nandhini or myself. We will be able to put it through the right team where we can add you to the group. Because the reason why we very often keep saying to get added to the group is all the updates comes to the group, like basically about the training program, about the social media marketing message, about any other updates. So everything is coming over there. So if you are able to follow the group, that would be really great, and you'll be able to get all the information. Because one, you can be stay tuned through WhatsApp group. Second, by attending the orientation program, attending the social media marketing training program, and also attending the 7 to 8 p.m. program, where we are going to conduct a lot on different topics. So I will request you all to be stay tuned with us. Thank you so much. Have a great time, and also please feel free to share your feedback about this session. Either you can leave it as a WhatsApp message to Dr. Maharaja, Nandhini, or myself. Also, if possible, we'll also send a Google form link so that you can also fill the feedback over there. So if you are able to drop in your message, we'll be able to send you other links as well. Thank you so much. Have a great time. MC Thamizharasan signing off, along with MC Nandhini, Aravindan, co-founders of 3G International Event Academy. Have a wonderful time, and I would like to thank once again thank Booma ma'am for a great session. Alright, so I'm going to keep it open for 1 minute, the Zoom chat, and in the meantime you people can keep sharing your feedback for Booma ma'am, so that I can take a screenshot of it and share it with her. So everyone, you can share your feedback in the chat box, so that we are going to take it a screenshot and share it with the speaker. Alright, I'm receiving some of the feedback in the private chat. I would request everyone, you can put it as a chat to everyone over there. That was a wonderful, fabulous session. Thank you. Alright, with that, we'd like to close the session. Thank you so much. Looking forward to meeting you all tomorrow. Have a great time.